Okay, we're about to close out. All right, Don, bring that thing out.
Get that up. What's it called? Marriages in Rome. Wikipedia. Yes. Marriages in Rome. This was used also to push that's a Roman doctrine.
Meaning they say that married to one woman is a Roman.
It was a Roman because Greco-Roman Empire was a monogamous institution. That's what they say, and therefore the one wife or singular wife is a Catholic or Roman empire, dynastic doctrine. That's what they're saying. Marriage, that's it right there. Marriage in ancient Rome. Blow that up real big. I don't want to see it. Put the link up. This was also used to basically condemn those who push one wife by a camp that pushes multiple wives, which I don't know why they would use this for, because it cuts them. Now, Wikipedia is something that's public information is provided, but I'm using it because this was used by polygamous camps, so I'm using what they use. It says marriage in ancient Rome was the strictly monogamous institution. I'm going to prove to you later on in this article that's a lie. By law, could only have one spouse at a time. The practice of monogamy, one wife, distinguished the Greeks and Romans from other ancient civilizations in which elite males typically had multiple wives. What's the elite mean? What does that mean, high society? What do you mean? It means they had money. They had wealth. Solomon had wealth. David had wealth. Abraham had wealth. Jacob had wealth. You understand? Elite males. Not bums who work and pack bags and keep food. That's not multiple wives for them. Elite males. I work in Kmart. I got 4 wives. You're 4 retarded. Greco-Roman monogamy may have arisen from the egalitarianism of the democratic and republican political Rome is where democracy comes from. It is one aspect of ancient Roman culture that was embraced by early Christianity. You ain't get it. It was one aspect of ancient Roman culture that was embraced. What's embrace mean? It was accepted by early Christianity. Click early Christianity, please see what that is. Let's go down. It is the period of Christianity proceeding before the Council of Nicaea, before Roman Catholic Church. It's before the Roman Catholic doctrine came out. Click apostolic age. It says divided into the apostolic age. Click that, please. Let's see what that is. Because early Christianity goes back to the apostolic age. Let's see what that pertains to. The apostolic age is the history of Christianity, is traditionally the period of the 12 apostles. Okay? Jump down. It says the 12 apostles. So the early Christianity goes back to the 12 apostles. The 12 apostles. All right? Dispersed from Jerusalem. So we know that the early Christianity that embraced one aspect of Roman culture, one wife, was who? The apostles, the disciples. That's why Christ brought the example of Adam and Eve first. You understand? And when you read the scriptures, they refer to Christ as our bishop. And the bishop is to have one wife. So if Christ were to get married, he was on his job, he would have had only what? One wife. It's that simple. So according to, now go back to Rome again, real quick. Go back to Rome again. So early Christianity embraced that one aspect of ancient culture, Roman culture. The apostles, the disciples embraced one wife. Now jump down to concubinage, please. Remember, Rome was a monogamous institution, right? Let's go down. Here we go. Concubinage. Concubinage. Considered milder than prelex, which means a mistress. Is the institution practiced in ancient Rome allowed men to enter into certain illegal relationships without repercussions, with the exception of involvement with prostitutes. So even Esau knew better than they were prostitutes, but Jake don't understand that. This de facto, meaning this fact, polygamy, for Roman citizens could not legally marry or cohabit with a concubine while also having a legal wife, was tolerated to the degree that it did not threaten the religious and legal integrity of the family. So a man could have a side piece as long as it didn't disrupt his household. You understand? Now, real quick, get Genesis 35 real fast. Let's see if a concubine's a wife. Let's see. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something else. Genesis 35 real fast. Genesis 35 and verse 22.
Genesis chapter 35 and verse 22.
Watch this.
And it came to pass, when Israel dwelt in that land, that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine. And Israel heard it. Now the sons of Jacob were 12.
So Reuben was the firstborn, but because of this, he lost his role as the heir, because he slept with his father's concubine, right? Bilhah was Jacob's concubine. Now go to 37 and verse 2. Let's see if a concubine's a wife. A concubine is something else.
37, verse 2. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brethren, and the lad was with the sons of Bilhah, and with the sons of Zilpah, his father's wives.
His father's what?
His father's wives.
It mentions Bilhah. And Zilpah, his father's what?
Wives.
So a concubine is a lesser wife. So the Romans were allowed to have other women as wives, but it wasn't legal. But it was tolerated. Rome said, "Oh, whatever, you can have multiple women on the side." Now go back there again. I'm going to show you they didn't follow their own laws. So Rome was not a monogamous institution. They had sides, women on the side, and it was legally allowed. Jump down to the names. I want the names of the emperors that had it. I'm going to get to the point. Jump down. It mentions 3 emperors that did it. It should be the bottom. Oh, there we go. It says, while the official Roman law declared that a man could have not a concubine at the same time he had a wife, there were various notable occurrences of this, including famous cases of Emperors Augustus, who pushed that law. He didn't keep it. Marcus Aurelius didn't keep that, and Vespasian didn't keep it. So the Roman Empire, they were allowed to have more than one wife. One was legal, the other one was not, and Rome didn't care either or. There was basically a suggestion. It wasn't even a law, it was a suggestion. So Rome had more than one. But regardless of that, the early Christians would have embraced the doctrine of Rome being able to have only one wife, because they were teaching one wife based on Timothy 3, based on Titus 1. You understand? So that means the early Christians were homosexuals, based upon what they're saying. Because it says that early Christians, the disciples, apostles, embraced one wife. That means they were homosexuals.
I mean, what these men is facing is self-discipline. They don't have. That's what they're into. Spirit you call whoremongering. Then they wanna. You notice that they will take words out of the scriptures talking about when they're talking about one wife is the church, because they want to justify their wickedness instead of being disciplined. When you're dealing with Christ, is a spirit of discipline. You have to discipline yourself. That's what Christ is a spirit of discipline.
Right. The word for that is called being incontinent. When you lack restraint. That's it, or insatiable. That's the term for that. I'll take 15 women. Yeah. You're going to take 15 parts of herpes also go along with it. Because diseases exist. Brothers think that they're invincible. Diseases exist. You're going to catch something. And guess what happens? When you catch something, you have 2, 3, 4 wives. You're going to pass it from one to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. It'll be filth all over the place.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this and join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.